It's been more than a year and a half since catastrophic floods ravaged the New South Wales Northern Rivers region. The recovery is painstakingly slow and the state government has admitted hundreds of millions of dollars allocated to rebuilding is yet to be spent.
Julia Melvin is living in a caravan in her backyard, 40 metres from the Wilsons River. The damage from the floods has left her home uninhabitable.
Every time I go in there, I see a little speck of mud. I have flashbacks of where the water was entering. I think about the possibility of it raining again.
She'd been banking on help under the state's flood recovery and resilience program to raise her home, but she doesn't qualify.
The NRRC, in their wisdom, has chosen to use old data from a previous flood, which is a bit of an insult really, because I thought that the flood that we had was real, and they don't deem it as applicable.
Harper Doughton lives a couple of blocks away in the shell of his house. He was expecting a buyback under the program. Just 2 months ago, he was offered a raise or a retrofit instead.
It will still flood. So the highest that you can raise this house based on engineering safety protocols, it would still flood in February events, and we know they're going to become more likely.
He's frustrated by the modelling of the Northern Rivers Reconstruction Corporation. The body slashed the number of homes eligible for the buyback scheme from 2,000 to 1,100 this year.
It feels like a lottery. The NRRC have created a lottery system. One neighbour will be told they're getting a buyback, they get a bailout of over $600,000. The neighbour right next door is told you're eligible for nothing.
Premier Chris Minns visited the region on Tuesday, conceding half the money allocated to buy back, retrofit and raise flood-affected homes is yet to be spent.
Of the $700 million that was pledged by the Commonwealth and New South Wales government, there's still $350 million left of what's called Tranche 1.
It's on the back of the state government delivering $150 million to the flood recovery program, shared between the Northern Rivers and Lismore. Community leaders had been hoping for $700 million for the scheme to cover 6,000 homes. The Premier wants the federal government to provide the extra cash.
We do want the Commonwealth to come to the table, and I don't think that's unreasonable for me as the Premier of New South Wales to be demanding that.
The botched recovery has left locals confused and re-traumatised, but they remain hopeful they'll be able to rebuild one day. Lauren Forbes, Sky News Lismore.